Welcome back to another week of Jacked Up Recap. This time, it's going to be with Zach Zech. I'm Cody Lefkowitz, the voice of your Jacks. And Zach, let's jump on in. Let's talk about how the last weekend of hockey went for Odessa. It was the first weekend after the 2-week holiday break. Thursday did not look that good, but you guys came back Friday and Saturday. You guys played amazing.
Yeah, I thought Thursday we were all just getting back from break, so we were a little bit out of shape and a little too rested, I think. So once we got our legs back underneath us, I think that was Jack's hockey. We played well.
And your line on Thursday, about a -4 overall, but then you came back Friday and Saturday. You had yourself 2 goals and 2 assists. Thudium had a goal and 5 assists. Levi had a goal and 2 assists. You know, when you look at that production from a top line from your veterans, Gatto pretty much called you guys out and said you guys have to produce, and you really showed him up after that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have a short memory sometimes. We didn't play our best Thursday, and I think that loss was a lot on us. Team needs us to be plus and put up a lot of points, and I think Friday and Saturday we really turned it around.
On Thursday, you did have an assist, and it was to Matteo Minotti. He was one of the rookies, an affiliated player coming up. What did you see from his play that you really liked?
I thought he was really skilled and that he had a lot of heart. So I think if you're a little guy, you got to have that. You got to work harder than all the other big guys. It's harder for you. And him coming in first game and putting up 2 points, I thought that was huge for him.
And then looking at the difference between Thursday and Friday, you know, Riley had his first goal. He played very well, but was subbed out on Friday. For Ryan McKellar and Connor Wood, it was their first game back. Ryan's in over a month. Connor's in about 3 games, and they came back and they made a real impact.
Yeah, that's what we need from those captains. Thursday, we were missing a little bit of that physical aspect of our game, and with those 2 in the lineup, that definitely came back, and that helped us big time.
And then Johnny Hogue was still out for the weekend, so put a little bit more pressure on Flackney, who had to shake off some of the rust as well on Thursday. But he came back, played very well on Friday and Saturday, got you guys 2 victories.
Yeah, Flackney played great last weekend. 3 games is hard for a goalie, 3 games straight. And I think having Hoagie back, that's going to be big for us. And now we have 2 goalies. We can go back and forth between their 2 great goalies, and they'll carry us the rest of the way.
Now, this upcoming weekend, you guys go back to Amarillo. You played 3 games last weekend, took 2. You go back again this weekend. What's going to be the strategy going into these 2 games?
Strategy, same as last time, same as the last 2 games. Just hit them, make them scared, and capitalize on the chances we get and keep the puck out of our net.
Last week, Zach Hines had 2 goals. He was out on Saturday. We talked about Pietrowski was out on Saturday, but Chris Donaldson came in, scored a beautiful goal to put the game up 5-3, and then Connor Wood's empty netter, and it was a pretty good bus ride back on Saturday night.
Yeah, it was awesome. We had a lot of guys step up, and to come back, 6 unanswered is outstanding. That's something we haven't had in a long time. So just the fact that we can do that, and we know that we can do that now, is huge.
All right, so now it's going to be a time we go on to the segment, Meet the Players. So now we're going to get to know Zach Zech just a little bit more personal. All right?
All
right. So you're from South Lyon, Michigan. You played for a couple of junior teams there, and then you jumped on over to the Johnstown Tomahawks, picked up by them in your first year, traded within your first year to Odessa. Explain that path that took you from Michigan over here to Odessa, Texas.
Playing AAA Michigan was pretty fun, really, really high-skilled hockey. Then I wanted to play in front of fans, so I went to the Tomahawks. And around Christmas, just after Christmas time, I ended up getting traded here, and I've been in love here ever since.
Now, it's pretty tough for an 18-year-old especially to be traded, at such a young age. Explain what was going through your mind when you were called into the office and you were told that you were being traded to Odessa.
It really wasn't that tough for me. I just, the GM called me into the office, told me I was going to Odessa, Texas, and I was kind of just shocked. Like, you're sending me to West Texas to go play hockey where it's 70 degrees all year round? Sure. See you later. So, it wasn't too bad for me. I packed up all my stuff. I got in the car, I started driving, and I met 23 new boys. So,
And, it seems to have worked out pretty well. You're in the top 5 in goals, assists, and points for Odessa in their NAHL history. 2.5 great years so far, hoping to finish off the year even better, move yourself up in the rankings. But what has it been that's really helped you to put yourself in the grace of, some of the great names like Hampus and Brownie?
I really think it's been confidence. Since I got here, I've had outstanding confidence, and if I mess up or if I make a mistake, coach he's not going to sit me. He's not going to lose his mind on me. It's I know what I did wrong. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what you did wrong, and I learn from my mistake and I go back out and I just do it again.
And part of that, Gatto obviously sees that you've matured into a leader, and before the season named an alternate captain. What did that mean to you?
It means a lot that he has enough confidence in me to pick the team up and lead and show the young guys what we expect and kind of lead the team with the 4 other guys.
Now, obviously, your younger brother Cooper came down here after he saw how much fun you were having and how well you were playing. How much do you actually take in putting Cooper to the next level and helping Cooper to reach there? How much of that is actually through you?
Man, I mean, he's good, so not too much. I can't take too much credit, but I think a little bit has to do with it. Just me and him always being around hockey our entire life from the age we were 2 or 3, just playing mini sticks with my dad or something. So, I mean, aside from that, it's all him.
Now let's go on. Let's do some rapid-fire questions where you don't know what's coming. Let's see how quickly you're going to get them and how accurate they'll be, all right?
All
right, so nickname on the team?
Zecher.
What's your favorite hockey team?
Whatever team Andrew Shaw's on.
Favorite player of all time?
Andrew Shaw.
That was a pretty easy one after that.
Yeah.
What's your pregame routine?
Ooh, Chipotle, take a nap, and tape my stick.
Do you have any superstitions going on during the game or after the game that you have to do every time?
Yeah, I have to be half dressed by the time coach comes in to talk.
What's your favorite movie?
Ooh, favorite movie? There's a lot of them. Wedding Crashers, Step Brothers, pretty much anything with Will Ferrell or Adam Sandler in it, I guess.
If you could go on a dream date, who would your dream date be with?
Kim Kardashian.
Without a doubt?
Sold.
What's your favorite food?
Crab.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Fly.
Okay. What would you say is your spirit animal?
Ooh, probably a dog.
If you had to choose one song to sing at karaoke on a Friday night, what would it be?
Ice Ice Baby.
And then do you have any hidden talents that people don't know about?
Ooh, hidden talents? I've got a above average size belly button.
You heard it here first. Well, thanks, Zach.
Not a problem.
All right, that'll do it for this week's edition of Jacked Up. You can follow us along on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter all season long, or go on to jackalopes.org.